Okay.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation Podcast Festival Edition. Today we are with Sabrina Overfield. She is with the Neewolla Festival. Sabrina, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's just jump in right here. Tell us a little bit about you, Sabrina. Where were you born? Where you grew up? Talk a little bit about your family and your career.
Well, I've always been a Kansas girl, and I was born and raised in Southeast Kansas. And I left Kansas after graduating high school, and I went to college and I became a certified court reporter, which is somebody that sits in the courtroom and takes down everything that's said in a courtroom. So if you ask me if it's enjoyable, most of the time it is because I love to type, and that's what I do all day long. But I see lots of crazy stuff too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's jump into Neewolla Festival. Tell us about it. I always ask these three questions. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? Meaning food.
Okay. Well, growing up in this little town called Independence, we have a festival that started over 100 years ago to keep kids from getting in trouble around Halloween time. And at that time, it was just like a one-day festival. Now it's grown into a 9-day celebration. And we have a Queen Neewolla that reigns over it all week long. We have a carnival that comes in on Wednesday that stays till Saturday. It goes from a Friday to a Saturday. This year it's from October 21st to the 28th. And we close it out usually with a professional show. And I'm very excited to say that we are having a professional show this year. After COVID, it was hard to get some kind of performers to come. But the Oak Ridge Boys are really near and dear to Independence's heart. Mr. Halsey, who has been their manager forever, also grew up here. And so we're bringing back the Oak Ridge Boys one last time
Oh, that
on
would be
October
fun.
8th. So, but the food, the smell downtown is wonderful because we offer a variety of different kinds of food stands starting on Wednesday. And it goes from hamburgers, hot dogs, nachos, curly fries, turkey legs, corn on the cob, cinnamon rolls,
Mm,
anything your heart desires, we have. So, and the carnival is really nice, big with the Ferris wheel and all the attractions.
that's
You
perfect.
need
That's
to make
perfect.
it out sometime, Jake.
So the growth of this festival, what's the secret behind the growth?
What's the secret behind the growth? Our community really gets involved, and it is on a volunteer basis. We have a 15-member board, which I've sat on for the last 8 years, but I've been a part of Neewolla since I was 10 years old. So somehow I've been involved, whether it be in a parade. We also have 3 parades. We have a kiddie parade, we have a grand parade, which it's on the last day of the festival, which is the 28th, and we call that our grand parade. So it has bands and over 150 entries in it. It lasts usually about 2 hours.
Perfect. Perfect. What's your
Yep.
greatest memory of this event, Sabrina?
Oh my gosh, my greatest memory, that's from year to year. I have so many different memories from year to year. But I think probably one of my favorites is when Mr. Halsey was very involved and he brought in HBO and had them record downtown. They even brought in a bandstand, and he had Ronnie Millsap, uh, the Oak Ridge Boys, Roy Clark, and it was amazing because my parents also owned a building where we sat in the top of it and watched the street from the street because it's right down below.
Oh,
So
perfect.
that was amazing. I was probably about 12 then, though, so that's been a while.
Yeah, no, that works. That works. Talk about the impact this has on your city.
A, well, a very big impact on our city. Monetarily, we go from a town of 9,000 to over 75 to 100,000 on that Saturday, the 28th. People come in droves to see the carnival, to see the grand parade, and also the professional show. So it grows in size. So if you want to come to Independence that day, you better be coming to enjoy the grand parade, the food, the carnival, the street acts, whatever we have, because you're not going to get through town unless you stop.
I got you. I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. What's some of the best food you guys have to offer?
Oh my gosh. I think my favorite, oh, we have something really unusual. It's called a jaffle, Jaffle. And it's like toast. They toast it, but inside it has pizza, like tomato sauce and pepperoni and cheeses. And then they
Wow.
also offer a chicken one. It's called a chicken jaffle, and it has chicken and Alfredo sauce and cheeses. And they've been coming to Independence, my gosh, the whole time that I can remember. So
Man, that
50
sounds good.
plus years.
Yeah,
It's really good.
absolutely. That's absolutely. All right. Talk about some of the other entertainment that you have to offer.
Well, we have a bandstand downtown that starts on Wednesday as well. And it will vary from rock and roll to country and western. And we have a lot of different bands here in town that perform on that first. And then we also get from different areas of the United States that come in. And right now, I have met with my co-chairs. I have different people in charge of different events. And I've told them I love to have the hometown feel of the bandstand, but
Hmm.
also different performers. And we're looking at getting some also Indian dancers this year,
Cool.
something different.
Yeah.
So it varies.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Two questions that I always ask in every interview. The first one is just my way of surveying people across the country. Sabrina, what is the best concert you've ever seen in your entire life?
Well, he's near and dear to my heart since I was 18 years old, and that's John Bon Jovi. And anytime John Bon Jovi tours, I am at his concert, and anywhere from the fifth to the 10th row. I
Uh-huh.
never buy first row tickets because they're crazy,
Yeah,
but
that's
probably
great.
he puts on a great performance. But I'm very excited, though, I have to tell you, my husband got us tickets to go see Adele in Vegas in September, so I'm excited to see her.
Oh yeah, that'll be a great show. That'd be a great show. Okay, dead or alive, dead or alive, you could bring one musical act to Independence. Who would you bring?
One musical act, dead or alive? Well, I'm going out on back in my high school days. No, 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 no. I'm going to go with somebody country and western that I wanted to see forever and ever in person and never got the opportunity. And that's Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, Brooks and Dunn. Yeah, that'd be good.
I
That,
love Brooks and Dunn. So if I could bring him to Independence, Kansas, I would in a heartbeat.
there you go. There you go. Okay, I've been selfish. I've been asking all the questions. This is a segment of the show. You get to ask me a question. Sabrina, what are you asking?
Okay, well, I'd like to ask you if you could see any musical band, dead or alive, front row seats,
Frank
meet and
Sinatra.
greet.
Frank
Who would
Sinatra.
that be?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra.
Why? Why?
Because I believe vocally, entertainment wise, he just had it all, and it was just so natural. So I would want to go see Frank Sinatra as he was in those moments. No auto tune, no amplified sound, just Frank in a room, front row, maybe smoking a cigar. Yeah, I think that would be ideal. That'd be the one.
Well, that's
The one.
awesome. I've seen Michael Bublé a few times, and he kind of reminds me of
Yep.
Frank Sinatra.
Yep, same style, same style. Sabrina, how do
Right.
people find out more about Neewolla Festival and everything that you guys have going on there in Independence?
Well, if they would please check it out online, www.neewolla.com.
Okay,
You can
that's
get
perfect.
all the information on that.
All right, Sabrina, thanks for your time. We'll let you get back to court.
Oh, thanks so much. And it was nice to visit with you.
You too.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle